Anderson. Ann Anderson is a retired teacher. Although I've heard it said, Ann, the teachers never retire. You're always a teacher.
Follow this lady.
Yeah. Retired teacher from District 202. She has published a memoir called My Grief Case, and she's presently writing another one called Lessons from Charlie. Tonight she's going to read an excerpt from the book she's now writing called I Cannot Tell a Lie. Ann Anderson.
All right, I'm not as expressive as some people in this group, but I'll do my best. In August of 1961, 3 friends and I were en route to Colorado for teaching positions. My overloaded Dodge Dart, complete with an ironing board strapped to the roof, was our mode of transportation. Soon enough, we arrived at our rented condo in Denver, and within days I was teaching second graders in Littleton. In those days, the teacher was responsible for all subjects, including art, music, and PE. The only break we had was for lunch. On February 12th, 1962, I decided to help the children understand some stories about Abraham Lincoln and what kind of a person he was. I emphasized how he always told the truth, how he would walk miles to return a borrowed book, and so on. I wanted to be sure they understood how moral and truthful he was, even as a youngster. My story continued. One day, Abe was in the front yard cutting down little trees with his hatchet, and he didn't realize one of them was his father's very favorite. When his dad returned home from work that day, he asked who cut down his special cherry tree. Abe said, "Father, I cannot tell a lie. I chopped down the cherry tree." And that's how he got the name of Honest Abe. After I finished my lovely story, I passed out big sheets of white paper. The children drew pictures of cherry trees, both standing and on the ground. They were careful to show cherries on the trees and little Abraham with his hatchet. They put in labels saying, "I cannot tell a lie, I cut down the cherry tree, Honest Abe." Well, you get the idea. Not only did they draw the pictures, but I sent them home. As I was driving back to the condo, enjoying the scenery, listening to the radio, it hit me. Oh no, what have I done? I sped home, ran up the 3 flights of stairs, flung open the door, and shouted, "Who cut down that cherry tree?" to 3 wild-eyed roommates. No one said a word. So I loudly repeated my question. "That would be George Washington," said a quiet voice. As I was sinking down to the floor, I said, "This can't be happening." After I told my roommates, there was stunned silence, then a little laugh, then all-out laughter. Yes, we were rolling on the floor and laughing so hard we could scarcely breathe. As soon as I could gain control of my voice, I said, "I've got to call my principal." Tex Earlab was a principal you can only dream about. He was supportive, kind, organized, and most of all, he loved kids. Dreading the call, I sure hoped he'd understand. It was just so embarrassing. He asked me to tell him again, so he was sure that he heard me right. "Okay," he said, "Are you sure you sent the pictures home?" There was silence, more silence, a little guffaw, a big guffaw, and laughter filled the telephone line. "Let's wait until tomorrow and see what happens, Ann." It was a sheepish teacher who entered her second grade classroom the next day. After the children filed in, only one child came up to the desk with her picture. It was Annie Dewey. To this day, I remember this little red-haired, freckled cutie. She handed me her picture. On it was a note that said, "I think you've got the wrong president." She was the only one that brought back a message. Well, that was 56 years ago. I'm pretty sure Text isn't with us anymore. Annie Dewey is in her 60s. I wonder if she remembers.
Okay. So we're all friends now. So let's be honest with each other. How many of you, like me, were sitting over here going, is she right? That's not right. That's not right. We're all sitting here thinking back to second grade going, no, that's not right.